Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday. It's my late day at work, so it's an even later today because I had some spare time yesterday to do. We just do like chores. We don't even start seeing patients until 12 o'clock on Tuesdays, and I did most of mine yesterday. So I had some patients not show up. So got to sleep in a little bit, which is good. Actually, I couldn't sleep in, so I just laid in bed for a while, but I mean, sleeping more than I usually do on my work days, but I set my alarm for 7:30 and I woke up before that, and I just kind of laid there, and then my alarm went off and I just still laid there for a while. I couldn't fall back asleep, but I don't know if that's the HCG or what. So if you watched my second vlog yesterday, which I just put up this morning, so probably haven't, just a recap, I decided to fat load yesterday, start taking the HCG, and just go back on VLC dates today. So I fat loaded yesterday. You know, it's funny because since I just got off of P2, like, I don't know, 7 days ago or something, like, I just can't eat a lot. So fat loading was kind of interesting because something that used to, I could probably eat 3 times as much even just before I started this round again than I could yesterday. Like, I literally felt so full yesterday, and I didn't really eat that much. I'll tell you what I ate, you know, kind of food porn if you're on P2, but I got those things from Costco that I wanted to eat, those like pretzel caramel dark chocolate sea salt things, and they were pretty good. They were okay. They weren't as good as I like milk chocolate, so if they would have been milk chocolate, oh, I would have been in heaven, but they were still good. The caramel was really good in them. And oh, at work I had these like leftover from when I was just eating normally. I had these ice cream sandwiches, and there was 2 left, and so I ate both of them. But you know, I was thinking about when I was eating that. Oh, I think I already talked about this yesterday, but it's something I would totally overeat for no reason, even though 1 would have been plenty for me. But so I had those things from Costco. They were good. And then we went to, well, I went to Noodles for lunch. It was like I won this free lunch thing for my office, and because I just stuck my business card in there, and we went in there and they gave us like a bunch of different stuff. They started with an appetizer, so I had 1 piece of the appetizer, and they gave us 4 noodles dishes, and we just kind of shared them, and I don't even think we ate them all, like, you know. And I think before I could eat a whole noodles dish, so and we ate a salad too. That was really good. But yeah, so we ate all that stuff, and then I got home and I ate, what else did I eat? I ate like a couple deviled eggs that I had made because I just have those for snacks when I'm on P3. And so I ate those, and then we thought there was like this church thing, but there wasn't, so we went all the way to our church for no reason. So then I just got Olive Garden to go, and I got the soup and a lunch portion of ravioli and 4 breadsticks, and I ate a little bit of my soup. I think I ate 2 breadsticks, and I literally could only eat about half of my ravioli. I was so full, you guys. It like hurt to breathe how full I was last night. So, and that's just like, that would be like a normal day for me if I was just eating normally. I mean, it's not a whole lot when you think about it. Like, I mean, that would have been easy for me to put away. And I didn't start eating until 1 or 12:30. So if I would have eaten earlier, I would have been able to eat more. But it's still just amazing to me how full I was from that. So I feel like I'm realizing things about myself, like just the fact that I don't need a lot of food, you know, because I think that I've read that your stomach doesn't really shrink when you stop eating, but you just like, you're more aware of what you're eating and you get full faster. But yeah, I really kind of fat load a lot. So I haven't weighed yet because my scale's at work, so I will weigh when I get there. But I feel really good. Like, I'm not hungry. I did forget to grab my lunch before I brought my son to school. So I'm actually gonna run home. I'm trying to do all this stuff. We have like a really short lunch hour today. And we don't, I mean, Tuesdays I really don't usually eat a lot anyways, because the fact that our lunch hour is so short and it's later, because we start later. It's more like an afternoon, snack time really, because I'm not going to eat when I get home at like 7:30 either usually. So I was like, oh, I'll just grab something like now, like on the way, like really fatty. I'll just like continue my fat loading till 12 o'clock since I didn't start till 12 o'clock yesterday or whatever, you know? And then I'm like, what am I talking about? I'm not even hungry. I'd be able to eat like, you know, a cheeseburger or something, probably not even be able to finish it, and that's it. Like, it's not even worth it, you know? And I literally live a minute away from work, so I can just go home and get a P2 lunch and just be fine. So it's funny, like, how I automatically jump to how can I keep fat loading, you know, when my plan was to fat load one day. So, and like I said, I'm totally fine. I'm not even hungry, and I'm like excited to be back in P2. So I did go ahead and kind of look back with my rounds, and I've cheated every round. Like, my first round, my successful round, which was a full round, I cheated once, and I binge cheated. And this is the only time I've ever done this, but I made myself throw up afterwards. And then when I did that, after I made myself throw up, I was like, that is dangerous. You do not, like, that is something I am not going to do. If I binge again or if I cheat, I am never going to stick my finger down my throat and start doing that, because that is such a dangerous behavior. And I don't think that I even told you guys that I did that, because I was so ashamed of it. And I was like, I can't do that, you know, I just cannot do it. So, I kind of realized that early on. It was good that I kind of caught myself, and I'm like, I'm never doing that again. Like, even if I binge, you know, I mean, if I binge to the point where I throw up on my own, I mean, I'm just never going to try to throw up like that again. And it's kind of crazy that I did that. But it's the only time in my life I've ever done that, and I like cried afterwards. It was horrible. But so that was my first, but that was the only time I cheated in that round. And then you know, my second round was I started at like the same weight I ended P2 at, or my first round at. It was like, started off as a successful round, and I just blew up, and I probably gained, you know, I just stopped doing it and gained weight back. And then I did a successful third round where I did cheat, I think 2 times. So I have always cheated, and that's kind of depressing to me, like, that I just always have cheated. Like, okay, you know, that's wrong. But I just kind of realized some different things about myself. So you know, it's a really good thing that we vlog, I think, especially for ourselves, to go back and, you know, just really, really learn more about ourselves. And I wanted to say more, but I am running in to grab my lunch, and I'll be at work. So, I wanted to give a shout out to Ricky on your blog yesterday. I just watched it this morning, but everything you said, like, so resonates with me, because that's where I got into the whole cheating thing. I cheat every round, and it's ridiculous. So I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow, and really embellish on my feelings, especially with Ricky's vlog. Like, it was such a good thing to hear, because I feel like we all just need to hear that once in a while, like, and tell ourselves that. And I know that when you vlog, you're talking to yourself, so I really applaud you, Ricky, for like coming out and saying all that. And I really, I've watched you since I started HCG back in 2013. There's just a few people that I really have watched the whole time. Ricky, I've watched HCG, Squeakerwood, HCG Chica, of course, she's more of just a, you know, I just watch her, like, you can look up anything, and she's vlogged about it, so, well, Rilla, and, although she's taking kind of a break for a while, but now she's back, and I'm just trying to think of everybody, but there's a lot, and there's some people that aren't, you know, aren't here anymore, so, you know, I just want to say, I want to shout out to Ricky and just say I really appreciated that vlog, and I really want to dig more into that tomorrow. So, love you guys and have a good day. Bye.